Hello everyone, welcome to the forum. I'm Ramanan. As a moderator of this forum, I would like to hear the views of each panelist. First, what's the topic of this forum? Well, the topic of this forum is advantages and disadvantages of induction new employees. What is induction of new employees? Well, the process of welcoming new hires and helping them adjust to their role and work environment. So come, let's hear from our panelists. Thank you. Before we are going to the forum, I would like to give some definition and purpose of induction of new employees. Induction of new employees, in other words, induction training, is a crucial activity that in the workplace, no matter what the industry, organization, or job are. By the definition, induction training is the type of training that introduces the new employees to the workplace so they can do their job right. Induction training is basically the first ever training program that employees participate in after they enter to the organization. On the other hand, the purpose of the induction training is to show the employer how the company works, explain their exact responsibility and task, and familiarize with the technology and tool so they can operate the company. Thank you.
Thank you, moderator. I'm ARUMUGAM, here to explain one of the advantages help to maintain the rules of the organization. Organization rules specify the desired behavior of the employee in the organization. They are part of the organization model. An induction programs is the process used within many business to welcome new employees to the company and prepare them for their new roles. Induction of new employees also help to maintain the rules of the organization. Induction program must be tailored to individuals' needs. It is necessary to plan carefully and prepare induction program with consideration to specific areas appreciate to the individuals. Induction programs such as harassment, computer use, and more. The induction program help each one of the employee to understand the rules and regulation of the company and help to stick with the organization's rules. This also help to improve the credibility of the employees. Thank you.
Thank you, moderator. So here is some practical advice for insurance consistencies among employees. First, training. You must train your personnel from the start if you want them to consistently deliver a consistent experience for your business and customers. Product-specific training is an illustration of the kinds of instruction that can be provided. A training course on a particular product is known as a product-specific training. This training includes details regarding the goods or service the company's organization provides. Therefore, this training is essential for business that market any kinds of good or service. New hires typically receive it during the first week following orientations, while current employees may receive it at any time, such as with the launch of a new product or to brush up on a service. Employees can benefit clients by having a true understanding of the goods or service through this training. Additionally, this exercise must be performed regularly. The same message and similar experience must be given to employees by each coach, managers, and leader. Next, evaluations. To ensure consistency, you should regularly evaluate your employees. This does not imply that you must hold off until the client complains. It's too late. Your business could sustain a monetary loss or reputational harms. For instance, you should constantly observe staff interaction with the customer and conduct weekly employee check-ins. Additionally, As a manager or supervisor, you ought to spend most of your day outside of your workplace, strolling around and keeping an eye on your workers. You can also regularly conduct a client and customer survey to evaluate and assess the performance of your staff. Therefore, doing a customer survey only once a year is not recommended. To maintain and enhance your business reputation, you should seek and use as much consumer feedback as you can. The last one is coaching. It's time to teach those new hires after you start observing interactions and gathering feedback. Every employee should receive training on good customer communications, for instance. Next, how to manage challenging conversations, along with numerous other instances, and how to be more considerate of the client's experience. Employees need to be aware of their shortcomings and possible risks. This goes beyond the annual evaluation to provide a consistent client experience. Business must give employees continual training. Employer may improve employee consistency in a variety of ways, including branding, message, interactions, and feedback. One of the key elements that must constantly be used to create a successful business is consistency. The last one is coaching. It's time to teach those new hires after you start observing interactions and gathering feedback. Every employee should receive training on good customer communications, for instance. Next, how to manage challenging conversations, along with numerous other instances, and how to be more considerate of the client experience. Employees need to be aware of their shortcomings and possible risks. This goes beyond the annual evaluations. To provide a consistent client experience, business must give employees continual training. Employer may improve employee consistency in a variety of ways, including branding, message, interactions, and feedback. One of the key elements that must constantly be used to create a successful business is consistency.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to all. Before that, I want to say thank you to moderator for giving me a chance to talk in the forum. So, I want to introduce myself first. My name is AMRINA binti Muhammad FISOL. In this forum, I want to talk about introduce the company culture. Introduce the company culture is an important part of any induction process in introducing new employees to the company's stories and the corporate culture and philosophies. This part of the induction process is not only aimed toward job training. Instead, is about preparing new employees for the value and organizational structure of the company. Then, introducing this culture to new employees early on help them to understand, embrace, and take part in this company culture. Moreover, company culture increases employees' retention, engagement, and performance. Decrease turnover is priority for prospective employees. Set expectations for how employees should behave. Lastly, an induction program is really essential to a new employee who need to understand company culture to make sure to fit in the workplace. Thank you.
Thank you, moderator. I'll continue with the induction of new employees, which save time and money. The induction is about the process of welcoming newly recruited employees and supporting them to adjust to their new roles and working environments, and making sure the new hire has all the resources and knowledge they need to be successful in the role. New hires perform better if they have all the information and training they need, reduce errors, and complete tasks on time to avoid problems. This makes new hires more productive and saves workers time and effort in completing tasks. This can improve the overall performance of employees and can maintain quality together. This better quality of work will result in more meaningful time and money. The induction of new employees can also save an organization time and money and can save operational costs and focus on the productivity. The induction of new employees in the company is also able to give more time profit than production. The induction of new employees is profitable for the company. Thank you.
Thank you, moderator. My name is SYAHIRA binti ZAKARIA and my metric number is H218238. Induction of employees have many advantages. One of them is improved employees' performance. An effective onboarding program helps new hires settle into their new environment. Also, familiarize yourself with company politics and procedure. This will help you feel supported and enjoy a smooth transition to your new role. This greatly increase productivity, makes employees feel more comfortable, and make a better first impression of your company. The induction of new employees program helps to improve employees' performance because of the activity conducted. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, moderator. Moreover, a new employees also benefit employees and make a new hire feel more comfortable. Employees induction program help the new hire to learn more faster and become more confident. It also provides a better understanding for all business process and greatly facilitating the whole process of adapting the new roles. And onboarding plan doesn't get you started, it just gives you the tour guide of the company that new hire need. This is a slow and convenient way on board new hire to your organization. This will make the new team member feel more comfortable, confident and satisfied. This will make the new hire feel they are at home and they don't have the hesitation to work in group. This also make the workplace so healthy and more comfortable for the new employees. Thank you.
Thank you for moderator. My name is Muhammad Naim bin Muhammad. My metric number is H218152. Alright, we go straight to the point. In my opinion, although induction of new employees has a lot advantage, but I have to say that induction of new employees has slight disadvantages. One of the disadvantages of the induction of new employees is not enough effective to make a new employee's work. It's because when the new employees are arriving at the new work, they tend to need a lot of training and some of them are fresher as well. So this makes slightly decrease the effectiveness of employees compared to the old employees who have a lot of experience and making the work with more effective. Alright, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, moderator. My name is AMALINA binti DAUD. I agree that induction of new employees has many advantages but slight of disadvantage, which are poor starting from new employees from the workplace. Although the induction program has offered many training facilities for the new employees, they tend to feel anxiety about the new workplace and new colleague, which made them poor starting for them. They are kind to feel fear to start over new in some workplace. Even though the induction of employees has many advantages, this kind of disadvantage can affect the new employees mentally. It should take more time for new employees to accept the workplace situation to perform well. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NABILAH binti PAKHROLRAZI. My matrix number is H21A2443. I want to talk about disadvantages of new employee induction. One of the disadvantages of new employee induction is ineffectiveness in a job. The meaning here is that induction training may not be effective enough, considering that training is usually focused on the main work and not on other work. For example, the staff instructs them on how to operate the manual of the machine. However, they may not be able to store all the information. Because of that, staff have to devote a lot of time for new employees to explore further and try it until they success. In fact, it can disrupt the current workflow of other employees as they train other employees to support their work. This situation should not happen at work because it can degrade the value of someone else's work and the work cannot be complete on time. Therefore, we need to respect other people's time to make it easier for them to do their work on time.
So we have to come to the end of the forum. Throughout the forum, we have learned what is induction of new employees and it has its own pros and cons. There are some drawbacks, but let's focus on benefit and it also help productivity of the business. I would like thanks to the panelists to give their points. Thank you.